Wow, this is hard. What's a movie that makes me the happiest? Hello everybody, it is Maddie here, and this week we are going to be talking about happiness. So this week is Happiness Week, and as it is Happiness Week, I wanted to tell you guys about a few things that make me happy. Today I'm going to be listing 7 things that make me the happiest. Number 1, a book that makes me the happiest. It's not my favorite book by any means. It is actually a book that I got a few years ago. It is a self-help book, and it is called, hold on, I'll figure it out. Oh no! I can't find it! Well, it turns out I can't find it, but I'm going to be putting a little picture of it here, right in this general area. That's the cover. It is something to the effect of a short guide to a long, healthy, and happy life. And this is the only self-help book I've ever really read. I really like it. It has, all the pages are numbered, and a few of them are so cute, like smile in the mirror, look at yourself naked, and list all the things you like about yourself, and talk to your grocers, and talk to your neighbors. And they're just a bunch of cute little things in this book for you to make your life just a little bit better. And I love it. So that's going to be right over there, and it will be in the doobly-doo below. And the second thing on this list is the show that makes me the happiest. And for this answer is going to be a wee bit strange. But the show that makes me the happiest is Law & Order SVU. This isn't really because the actual episodes make me happiest, but because when I think about watching this show, usually it's me and my parents sitting on the couch late at night, staying up till midnight, because, you know, what else would we do? Or sitting around the dining table with the TV on in the background, just kind of watching the show. We all love the show. We've been watching it. I've been watching it since I was a kid. So yeah, that is the show that makes me the happiest. Number 3 on this list is the food that makes me the happiest. And this has to be chana masala, which is a Indian dish. If you do not know, I am Indian. My dad was born in India, and I love a chana masala. It's basically, it's a vegetarian dish, also a vegan dish. If you want to make it vegan, I make it vegan. But it's chickpeas and like tomatoes, and it's spicy and garlicky and yummy, and you usually have it with naan bread, which is also something that makes me very happy, and I love it. The 4th thing on this list is the person that makes me the happiest. And this is a strict tie, I'm sorry Dad, between my mom and Carol. I'm also sorry Jeremiah. I'm sorry to boys in my life. But I mean, Carol makes me the happiest because I can genuinely talk to her about anything. She is just, I mean, obviously she's practically a sister to me, so she is one of the people that makes me the happiest. And then there is my mom, and this is going to be a major mom appreciation. That is my mom and me over there, right there, being cute and stuff. I can tell her anything, and I know she'll talk it through with me. Even if she doesn't agree with it, because she was born in Belarus and she was raised in Belarus. I was born in America and I was raised in America, and mindsets and things you do as a kid are a little different here than things you do in other countries. So really I can talk to her about anything and say like, hey mom, I need help, and she'll go, okay, let's talk it through. And I'm really appreciative to have that. So they are my 2 favorite people on the planet, and they make me the happiest. So. My 5th thing on this list is the song that makes me the happiest, and the song that makes me the happiest at this moment currently is a song called My House by Paris. Not necessarily the song, although the song totally pumps me up, but I remember I went to a concert with Carol. We saw Paris for her birthday last year. I hadn't listened to Paris before this, but she was totally into Paris. I didn't even know Paris was at the concert. I didn't know they were one of the acts. until we got there. And people were wearing Paris shirts, and I was like, who the hell are they? And Carol was like, who are you? Like, and I was like, I don't know. Now I'm absolutely obsessed. Carol, I remember looking over at her, and she was like, totally just like, I don't know, just like the look on her face. I don't think I've ever seen, not ever, I've rarely seen her look so content or happy. And it was just for a flicker of a second before she started screaming at everybody else. But it was so beautiful to see my best friend so freaking stoked, and to be able to kind of experience that moment with her and to witness that. So that is the song that makes me happiest. Number 6 on this list is the memory that makes me the happiest. And the memory that makes me the happiest is probably, the memory that makes me the happiest is actually with Carol. The first time we ever hung out, she came over to my house, and then we ended up going to City Walk. I think we did this. I think this was our first Valentine date. Yeah, because we went to my house and we ate chocolate, and Jeremiah gave me a bear. You know what you did, dude. It scared the living hell out of us because we Googled it, and this little bear we thought was $50. And me and Carol looked at each other like, he just got you a $50 bear. What? But, it was pretty crazy. And it wasn't $50. And he's like now one of my best friends, what, 2-3 years later. But we went to Universal after, because we live in Orlando, so we have that ability. Mardi Gras had started, and Bare Naked Ladies was the band that was performing. So Carol looks up at Rip Red Rocket and is like, dude, do you see it running? I don't see any people. And I was like, I see it running and I don't see any people. And she pulled me onto this ride, and I was petrified. I don't know if I shared it with her. I know I babied out earlier. She was like trying to walk me there, and I was like, let's go somewhere else. Because we were just friends. I didn't want her to know I was a loser that early. It was the middle of the night, so it was incredibly dark. And if you've ever been on this, you know that it's like, it feels like you're flying almost sometimes. Sometimes, occasionally, you know, every so often. It was the middle of the night, and there's a part where it like turns, and you could see the concert happening below. And it was this moment where everybody was like holding up their phones white, like on the flashlight part, and they're all swaying. And it was such this beautiful moment, and I got to share that with Carol, who was screaming behind me. And number 7 on this list is just the thing that makes me the happiest. Just a activity, a moment that makes me the happiest, and that would be reblogging stuff, which sounds incredibly lame, but hear me out. If you have not been to my Tumblr, I'm going to shamelessly self-promote myself. It is in the doobly-doo below. It is matasaurus.tumblr.com. My blog is beautiful. But when I go on Tumblr, I like to reblog pictures of food and other things that are all tropical and stuff. I like to tumble. Tumble? Is that the adjective? Or the verb, rather? I like to tumble. And tumbling is one of the things that makes me the happiest. So that was this week's video on happiness and the things that make me the happiest. I want to know what makes you the happiest. Comment down below what makes you the happiest. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Carol will see you next Monday, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye!